So let's start now. Good morning, everyone. Hope you all are good. So since
Good
it's
morning.
Good
This
morning,
time
sir.
video is good.
good morning, sir. So since it's the first day session, so the rule for this session is
Please mute everyone, please.
the rule for this session is I have not muted you all. The rule for this session is you have to keep yourself muted all the time. I have not muted you because I have given freedom to you to ask the question anytime. But you have to ensure that once you ask the question, you have to mute yourself. You have to keep yourself back to mute once you done with your question, right? If you're not muting yourself after multiple reminder, then we have to drop you from the meeting, right? So I want to give you the freedom to ask the question. That's the reason we have not muted you all. And your camera should also be on mute all the time. So kindly, some people are not in mute. Some people's camera are not in mute. Please kindly mute it. So as I said, it's been almost 15 years, 13 years experience I have in cybersecurity, and it's been 8 years since I'm delivering this training. I have trained more than 15,000 people so far. We have people from various locations from US, UK, Canada, South Africa, and majority of people we have from India. It's been 8 years. When cybersecurity actually, you can see, actually came in the picture since 2014-15. Before that, we used to call mostly network security. Since I started delivering this training, if you go in India, most of the time, if you go in any of the company, if I go, I'll see people who have been trained by me. Many of the companies, in any of the project, if I go, I see the people who have been trained by me, many of the people in any project, even the managers. I used to deliver the corporate trainings also till 2019. Airport Authority of Bahrain was my last assignment for the corporate training. I deliver training to many corporates. So if you talk about my certification, I'm certified architect for Splunk. I'm certified administrator for Splunk. I'm certified administrator for QRadar. I'm certified administrator for McAfee. I'm certified advanced administrator for 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐢𝐧𝐢. So that means you're not learning from someone who is just a trainer, who just have the theoretical knowledge. You're learning from someone who has end-to-end experience in operations, deployment, configuration, implementation, including architecting, designing solution. I was involved in configuring and deploying, solutioning the SOC for many companies. Still, along with this job, we are also doing the consulting services for many companies for designing the SOC services. So this training for 10 days is the part of our regular training. As you see the title, Become Zero to Hero in Cybersecurity, it actually in SOC, Security Operations Centers. You know, right? SOC is the part of cybersecurity. SOC means Security Operations Center. Security Operations Center is nothing but a centralized department. You understand, right? In cybersecurity, SOC is the centralized department. Security Operations Center, right, means central department which ensures that, which is a part of defensive security, which ensures that, which ensures the which ensures that whatever coming inside, whatever going inside, outside, right, means whatever traffic coming inside, going inside, ensures to monitor all the traffics. And if any suspicious activity happening, right, SOC team is ensure that to monitor and to take the action. And before any kind of issues happen, SOC team is responsible to take the action. Right, SOC team monitor the whole security postures. If any suspicious activity happening, they are responsible to take the action on time. Means SOC team is ensure that the faster recovery of any suspicious activities. So for any company, SOC team has the very critical role. So in this training, we are going to start from scratch. In this 3 months, this 10 days training, I'm not saying that I'll make you expert in the SOC. This training is for completely for 3 months. But in 10 days training, I'll make you very clear with the fundamental of cybersecurity. In this 10 days training, we'll cover with the basics of networking and security concept. So that even though if you are not going with the 3 month training, because this training is completely for 3 months, on which we'll covering the whole, the concept of SOC, including SIEM, Splunk Enterprise Security, EDR, right? Means what exactly SOC team is doing in the company. All we are going to cover here practically, and you are going to do hands-on in the lab environment. We have world-class lab setup here. So after this training, we have designed this training in such a way so that people, after this training, people will be able to justify their experience, like practically. They can even, not, this is not a theoretical training. They'll be able to justify like an experienced person. So this is kind of, practical training, expert level of training. So in this 10 days trainings, your fundamental is going to be very strong. I see people here. If you see the people in the company are 5 years, 6 year experience, but their fundamentals are not very clear. In this training, 10 days training, will cover the basics of networking and security concept, including SIEM. At the end of the training, we'll have the overview of the SIEM also, SOC work also, so that you'll have your concept clear. And after this training, you'll be able to, work as SOC analyst as well as if you want to continue for the whole 3 month training, you can go for the next 3 month training as well. It's up to you. So this, this session for 10 days, I have mostly kept for the network and security fundamentals and the overview of SOC and SIEM solution. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask me. Because of the network disconnection, we have some disturbance on the flow. Yes, go ahead.
Hi, I like to have some query.
Yes, go ahead.
Please just I have a suggestion, like whatever you are explaining, can you take an example, live example, and accordingly, can you explain that?
What? Come back.
See, like if you are trying to explain something, so please take an example and then pick some live example. Say, suppose the traffic is coming from the firewall.
Right. So what happens is security operations center is responsible to ensure that whatever traffic is coming, right? So they will have access to all the communication. So we have the SIEM tool in the SOC, right? So all the devices will be integrated with the SIEM tool, and we'll have the access what is coming inside, what is going inside. We can have an overview on the SIEM tool. Based on that, we'll have certain kind of correlation, and we can see it here. If any kind of suspicious activity happening, SOC analyst can see and can take the action, can investigate further and can take the action.
Sulabh, I also have a question.
Yes.
So my question is for SOC analyst role, and in this 10 days training, are you going to demonstrate SIEM tools like QRadar?
We'll be covering Splunk here. We'll have an overview in the sense we'll see it here where the alerts are firing, where we do the investigation at the end of the training on the 10th day of the training. We'll see where we do the monitoring investigation, where we can see the alerts, right? Before going ahead and cover the SIEM, we'll cover the security fundamentals, because in order to work on the SOC, it's very important to have the concept clear of the networking and security background fundamentals, right? It's very important because in the SOC, we are actually going to get the logs from these devices like routers, switches, firewall, IPS, IDS. It's very important to have the knowledge of these devices.
Can I ask a
So,
question?
after this training, people will get the certificate also and will verify it. After 10 days training, if you attend all the 10 days training, we'll be offering with these certificates.
I just have a quick
Go
question
ahead.
about. Yeah, thank you. So we will be learning how to perform a SOC role and handling SOC related tasks.
Right.
But do you also happen to train people how to set up SIEM itself?
In regular training, on the full 3 month of training, which is very in-depth training, on which configuration, integration, all end-to-end in-depth training it is. 10 days training is
Okay.
not very enough. 10 days training is not enough to learn everything. In 10 days training, I'm telling you, this 10 days training, your full concept will be clear. Your fundamental will be very strong. Even if you do not continue this training for 3 months, but your fundamental will be very strong. You can learn, you can go through any documents and you'll be able to, get the job also after going through the document, because your foundation is very clear. So this training, we can say it's a SOC foundation training for 10
Yep,
days.
fair enough. So what sort of SIEM tools are we, if we enroll on a 3 months course, what sort of SIEM tools are we learning to?
We'll be covering in this training for 3 months. We'll be covering Splunk Enterprise Security, and EDR, CrowdStrike EDR, with full practical experience.
I see.
Splunk
Okay.
Enterprise Security
Because the
also.
Splunk, yeah, Splunk
Right.
is not free, and there's
Right.
some restrictions on
Splunk
the
Enterprise
license and
Security is
stuff.
not free.
Yeah.
We have the
But I was-
enterprise level of license. So you'll get the remotely lab access for Splunk Enterprise Security. CrowdStrike also, we are the only institution in India who has the CrowdStrike enterprise level of license. So both you'll get lab access remotely. We have world-class labs.
Do you have any training for setting up a SIEM for ELK?
ELK we don't have.
No, okay. All right, cool. Thank you.
Sir, I have a question as well.
Can you please elaborate the timings of the session, because most of them are from working professionals, so
Right.
you have to match the timings.
See, this training timing will be 8 to 10 only. We have the limitation, it will be 8 to 10 only. We have weekend batch, but this free training batch will be 8 to 10 only. Because different people work on different timing, right? It's very difficult to match the time of everybody.
So the dates means the dates means today Saturday, okay. The next session, the
Next
next
will be
9 days.
Monday. Saturday session, why I have said this for Saturday, because yesterday I have taken the session for regular class. We already have around 80 people who has enrolled for the regular batch. So what I'll be doing is, you guys also, I will add you guys also with the same batch only for next 10 days, next 2 weeks almost. So 8 to 10 is the time. Ideally, it will be Monday to Thursday, means 4 days a week.
So one
Hi,
question I
sir.
want to ask.
Hi, sir. I'm Raj from Hyderabad.
Yes, Raj.
I want to know what we are going to learn in the next 10 days. Can you elaborate the topics
10
day to
days
day?
training will be, as I mentioned, basically it will be security network, security fundamentals. In this training, mute your mic, please, other people. In this training, even a layman, see, you understand, in cybersecurity, the career in cybersecurity, right? There is huge demand nowadays, because every digitalization is happening very fast. Everything is digital. Either you have to work, order your food, or you have to wash your clothes, right? You just have to sit and order it, from the internet. So these companies are collecting your personal information, your credit card, debit card information. So as per the compliance requirement, they have to ensure that the customer information is on the right hand, on the safe place. So these company has to deploy certain security tools. If they will deploy security, of course, they have to hire people like us who can manage those security tools. So the demand of the cyber security in every company, in the whole world is very high. So being a cyber security analyst or part of cyber security, you are not going to work on IT or finance industry only. Cyber security has the demand in almost all the industries. Because you understand, either construction, hospitality, pharmaceutical, any kind of industry, all industry has their business online. They are using server, they are using storage, they are using databases, isn't it? They have to ensure that their data is secure. So the good thing is with cyber security field is You may get the job in any industry. Cybersecurity is
sir.
the
So one
growing
question
field.
I want to ask.
Let me complete it here. You have enough time to ask the question. So cybersecurity is one of the growing field, and good thing is, even during the recession, you understand, right? The whole world is going through the recession nowadays. And if you research yourself on the internet, you'll come to know cybersecurity is one of the field which has the less impact of the recession. So in this training, we'll be covering the security fundamental, because we have people from various background who does not know the ABCD. We have some people from non-technical background, BCom, BBA, some doing from different IT but different background, right? So we have designed this training in such a way so that even a layman can understand it and start their career in cybersecurity. So what is IP address? If you want to access the internet, what will you do? DNS, DHCP, network like router, switches, how it works, how two computer communicates over the internet, what is firewall, what is IPS, how it works, how firewall secure your network, how IPS works behind the firewall, what is email gateway, what is proxy, how proxy works, how you can access your internet securely using proxy, what is antivirus. So the different security solutions we are going to cover it here, because it's very important. Even the part of SOC, you're not going to directly work on this solution, but once you work on the SOC, is actually you are going to receive the log from those devices. It's very important to have the knowledge of these devices, because you are going to read the logs. I will tell you in the later period what is log, but it's a full game of logs which are coming from these devices. So once you understand about these devices, understand how to read the logs, then only you'll be able to analyze and investigate further if any kind of cybersecurity incident will happen, attack will happen. So we'll be covering
Sir,
it
shall we?
so that you'll be very confident while you are investigating an incident.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir, any
I have a
offline
question,
class?
Saurav.
Yes.
Actually, as a beginner, so
Hmm.
which area we have to focus on? Because I see in my organization also there are so many department like SOC and SIEM and threat hunting and also penetration testing. So all those department I have seen, and there are particular team for each and every department. So as a
Right.
beginner, to which area we have to focus
I will
to get an
recommend you.
opportunity?
I got it. See, SIM, SOC, threat hunting, all the part of SOC only. See what happens is, in SOC have the multiple level like L1, L2. Some people will be part of third team. Some people may be part of threat hunting, because it's a big work, right? So not one person. In big companies, they may have like HR. You have, right, HR team, some HR operation, HR recruiter, right? In big companies. Similarly, in SOC also in big company, they have distributed the work. Threat hunter are different. CERT team is different. Engineering team is different. Get in mind? But all are the part of SOC only. Get in mind? Penetration testing team is different. Penetration testing is different, because SOC team is the part of defensive security. We also call as blue team. SOC team is a part of defensive security. We also call as blue team. Blue team in the sense, we are the part of defensive security, means any cyber attack happen, we have to defend it. Defend in the sense, before the actual attack happen, or so we have to defend it, or in case attack happen, SOC team has to ensure that the impact of the compromise or the attack should be minimal. Get in mind, if SOC team is not there, attack happen, the impact will be huge. If one computer compromise, maybe many computer will compromise, impact will be huge. But if SOC team is there, in case attack happen, SOC team will come to know, okay, one attack will happen, and they will investigate and they will block it. That means the impact of the compromise will be minimal, and the cost of remediation will also be minimal. So that is the advantage of SOC team. Let me complete this. My answer is not completed. So that is the work of SOC team. That means SOC team is the part of defensive security. They have to work 24/7. So SOC team work 24. That's the reason SOC team work 24/7, because attacker do not wait. Right? Attacker may attack anytime. So SOC team has to be attentive 24/7 and has to check the network whole security posture. If any kind of suspicious activity happening, oh, this is not unusual. This is look fishy, and they have to investigate, and they have to take the action. The SOC team work 24/7 and check if any kind of suspicious activity, unusual activity found. They have to investigate and take the action. This
Sir,
is
do we also going to learn about the threat hunting and threat intelligence concept in our
in the full
3
training,
months training?
of course, in the full training, yes.
Okay.
Threat intelligence.
Okay. So,
So this one minute.
like
Let me complete this. His question is not completed. So second thing is penetration testing. Penetration testing is a part of red team. Red team means is not a part of defense security. We call it offensive security. Penetration testing is also part of cyber security, but is part of offensive security. So penetration testing is also called as white hat hacker. The job is more challenging, even it's, you can see, more challenging than SOC team. You need some programming also, some more skills on the penetration testing. But if you see, the demand is less and the growth is less on the penetration testing compared to SOC. But the question is why it is less. When you see the job is challenging and require extra skill, then why demand is less and why pay and growth is less? The answer is because penetration testing is not a continuous process. Not every company requires the penetration tester. Penetration tester is someone who will try to penetrate the network of the company. For example, my company, I will ask penetration tester to test my company, try to penetrate my company network. If they can penetrate, you can see penetration testing means it's a testing. If they can penetrate my company network, that means attacker can also penetrate and compromise, right? It's a testing. So means to ensure that my company network, my devices does not have vulnerability, weaknesses, any loophole, right? So we'll do the regular testing that is called penetration testing. Before the actual attacker actually get a chance to penetrate it, we penetrate ourselves. We give this kind of work to penetration tester so that they can perform this testing work. If they can penetrate the network, attacker can also penetrate it. That is called as penetration testing. But demand is less because penetration testing is not being performed by the company own team, by own employee. Because if I do the penetration testing for my own company, I already know the ABCD A to Z of my own company, right? I know where is the firewall, I know where is the IPS, and I can penetrate it, right? That does not make any sense. So penetration testing is being performed by the outside vendor, third-party vendor, who does not know about anything about the company. That is the reason penetration testing tester are not required by every company. It is being performed by the third-party vendor, has the less demand. So job is good, but has less demand. If has less demand, less growth, less money. If something has less demand, less growth, what will you do, right? So better SOC required by almost every company. Either they will set up the SOC themselves, they will hire the people themselves, or they will have to outsource to other company. But definitely, almost company require the SOC nowadays. Understand? That's the reason demand is.
Yes, sir.
Sir, in 3 months training,
I
you can
have one
cover how
question.
to write a rules.
Sir, how
How to
much
write
is
a
the
rules,
cost for
create dashboards.
3 months
One by
training?
one, you can raise your
Guys,
hand.
How much is the
one by
cost
one ask.
Better you raise
Guys,
your
one
hand.
by one, if you can ask now, he can answer properly.
You have to raise your hand.
The question gets confused. Yeah.
I will take you have to raise your hand.
Sir.
You have the option. Keep the cursor mouse on your name and you raise your hand. So you have to raise your hand.
Yes, sir.
And take your question. Okay.
In 3 months training, you can cover how to write a rules, creating dashboards,
It will be
everything,
covered.
sir.
Yes, of course, it will be covered.
How much is the cost for 3 months training, sir?
Cost will be discussed. It will be 32,000 plus GST.
Sir, any offline?
Offline
32,000 plus GST.
Plus GST, yeah, plus tax.
Offline is there, sir?
Offline is there, but in Jodhpur location. We are running currently from Jodhpur branch,
Not there, sir.
Madhya Pradesh branch.
Bangalore.
Sir, can we have?
Yes.
Can
The
we have
Bangalore
the
branch is not there, sir.
Q&A after the session?
See, in my class, I give the freedom for everyone to ask the question. When I'm explaining the concept here in the board, I take a pause. For example, some concept I'm explaining you here in the board, right? I'll take a pause, then you have the freedom to ask the question. Separate, because what happens is if I'm explaining something on the board, right? 2-hour session, if I have, for example, 1 hour, I explain something, right? You did not understand anything in between. Then the same thing will go on the whole time in your mind, and you may not understand further. That is the reason I give the chance to you to ask the question at the same time. I do not ask you to wait for the whole session. And that is the reason I do not keep you on mute, and you have freedom to unmute yourself and ask the question. The only thing is, when I am on the flow and I'm explaining something, do not interrupt in between. And once I take a pause, you have the freedom to ask the question.
Good morning, Sulabh.
Yes, please go ahead. One by one, we'll take one by one. First of all, we'll take the question from Jack May Boston.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah,
You can
please,
raise your
I
hand
want
if
to
you have
ask-
any question. We'll take your
I
question.
want to ask, is it possible as a Splunk enterprise analyst, can you work as a Splunk cloud analyst as well?
Splunk Cloud, of course, you can work Splunk, because in this training we'll be covering Splunk. See, this training is not a basic level of training, to be honest. This training will cover almost things on the Splunk. Only cluster architecture will not be covered, because in the cluster architecture you need Linux knowledge. I have a separate training, Splunk Advanced Administrator and Enterprise Security. Otherwise, almost will be covered. And I will give you the brief understanding of cloud also. So you will be able to work on this Splunk Cloud as well.
Hi, sir. Good morning.
It's a very deep dive. I'm telling you.
Srikanth.
Let me complete. I'm telling you, this training, we do not focus. In our training, we do not focus only to crack the interview. Our training is very deep dive. Our objective is not only to make you to clear the interview. Our objective is to make you expert, so that you will be confident for your whole life while you work in cybersecurity. You'll be so much of confident. You'll be able to speak confidently in front of anyone. Your base will be very strong. I have people here who are working on cybersecurity for many years, but they're not very confident because their concepts are not clear. But after this training, you'll be very much confident. That's a objective. So we are not training here by only keeping the reference for the interviews. We are training in such a way so that after 4 year, 5 year, whatever requirement is there, you'll be able to fulfill it and you'll be able to work confidently. Maybe you get the job, you work as a L1, but I'm going to train you L1, L2, a majority of L3 activities also. People get the job and they're able to perform even they got their fresher, for example, they are freshers, or they got a job as L2, but they're able to perform more activities what their L3 perform in the company. That kind of things we cover here. And each and every bit of information you are going to understand here, what we'll be covering here. That's the objective of training, not only to crack the interview. Cracking the interview I can cover it just for 1 month. 3 months is not required for us. Just 1 month incident response, investigation, threat hunting. That's enough for people to get the job for 2-3 years. Justify the experience. Okay, next was Dal.
Yeah, sir. Actually, I have a quick question. Okay, sir. In this training, so we are going to cover CrowdStrike, Falcon.
Falcon will be covered.
Yeah, sure. I am actually currently working into like Azure SecOps engineer. So I got the chance to work on CrowdStrike. So I want to learn a deep dive. So that's why I'm just asking.
Recently, CrowdStrike was a separate training with us. Recently, we have changed the syllabus. So previously, SOC in SOC batch we used to cover 2 SIEM tool, ArcSight and Splunk. EDR was not the part of SOC training. We had separate training. But recently, we have removed ArcSight from the SOC batch, and instead of ArcSight, to SIEM, we have kept Splunk plus EDR, CrowdStrike. We have added.
Time.
Okay. Next, Dell. Who has joined from Dell? Any question? Next, I think Dell is on mute. Ans Kumar, you have any question?
Yeah. Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
First of all, so sir, I have a question. If we enrolled in a full-time course, right? So the duration will be 3 months. So
Right.
shall we get an access of the tools like Splunk?
Of course. See, Splunk Enterprise, you understand, Splunk Enterprise, Splunk Enterprise especially is free trial available for 60 days. But Splunk Enterprise Security is licensed version. For SIEM, there is no free trial. Minimum license cost 23 lakhs per year. And we are the only institution in India where you'll get the hands-on lab access for a month, more than a month.
Okay.
24/7, anytime you can access our lab. We have the license.
Okay. For
But
practicing,
remotely
right?
you will access it.
Okay. Got
Good
it.
morning.
Okay. Go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Hello.
Yeah.
I want to ask. I want to ask for you. In this training, is this we are covered to configuration about Wazoo?
What?
Wazoo?
No, Wazoo.
Wazoo.
Wazoo will not be covered. See, there are so many. See, main concept. See, I am going to train you here how to drive a car, right? I'm
Okay.
not going. So my focus is not much like how to drive Honda City car or how to drive, Mercedes. I will train you how to drive a car. Now, after that, if you do little homework, you'll be able to drive any car. Means I will train you here how to work on the Splunk SIEM. After that, you'll be able to work on any kind of SIEM if you do little homework. Get your mind?
Okay.
Hello. Yes. So see, guys, today's session is for question answers only, introduction session only. Monday onwards, we'll start with the actual session. Okay. Monday onwards, we'll merge with the regular people. We have another batch, right? Regular batch which also started yesterday, introduction session. So we'll merge with the regular batch when we will go from the two. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi, sir.
And let me tell you that every session will upload on YouTube also, YouTube channel. So where in case anybody unable to join live, you can also watch it on YouTube.
Hi, sir.
Yes. Hi. Praveen, go ahead.
I want to know the roles of the IT security engineer. The main role is configuring and maintaining the vendor securities or any other than the IT security engineer.
The IT security, in this case, we have to be specific. See, generally, many of the companies give the generic designation. IT security engineer is very generic designation. Very generic designation. Security, it covers like whole security, right? Now you may get the GRC or maybe security operations role or a vulnerability management or penetration testing. Maybe internally they can give you any role, right? So this role is not specific. Understand? Some company will give a specific role. So we have to understand what role has been given.
गुड मॉर्निंग सर, मैं सौरभ बोल रहा हूँ सर। मुझे जानकारी ये चाहिए था कि स्प्लंक टूल पे जो
आपको you have to raise your hand because some people are still waiting. Raise your hand. One by one, I'll answer I'll answer every question, but one by one. Okay, Praveen Kumar.
Yeah, sir. I have asked my questions. What is IT security engineer? That's all.
Done, right? Lower your hand then. Next is Shivam Sai.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir.
Yeah,
so actually, I wanted to ask that, like, in these 10 days, what all topics will be covering on the Splunk? Like, we'll be doing only Splunk, or we'll be learning things like the basic things like IP and all?
See, this is fundamental. As I said, this is foundation training. In 10 days, we'll be able to cover only foundation, means networking, security or various security devices. At the end, we'll start with the SIEM and we'll see the Splunk. And we'll be overview where we monitor incident, right? Where we see the logs, right? At the end of the session in the 10 days. And after 10 days, you'll be awarded with the certificates, where we'll verify also in case you put your certificate on your resume, you'll get the credentials also, and we'll verify it.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, so your full foundation will be clear after this 10 days training. I'm telling you, I have people from various backgrounds and experienced people also. I'm telling you, might be people here in the network security background, I'm telling you, but still, if you join this training, you will realize that many of the things you might not be very clear, but you will be clear after joining this training. It happens sometimes. Okay, next. Next is CSAM. Krishna.
Yeah. Hi, Sulabh. I have a question like I'm from physical security, having around 7 years of experience, and I have basic knowledge of networking also, trying to get into cybersecurity. Is it possible for me to
100%.
transform myself?
100%. See, I have 90% people here in my training, coming from different background, joining this training. They're able to justify experience, 3 year, 4 years experience, and getting good job in big companies. I cannot.
How the package will be
in the public forum, I cannot comment how it is, but it is possible. Because it's completely hands-on training. What exactly people are doing, experienced people, right, in the company day-to-day basis. What challenges they are facing, which company you're working, what your day-to-day activities you are doing, how you start your work. Once you enter on the office, right, what you do on a daily basis. What kind of report you send,
checking mails and
what
all those
investigation
things.
you do, what problem occurred, what troubleshooting you do, right? Each and every information, every things you are going to cover here. People are able to justify experience. People are working like an experienced in the company. That is how we have designed this training here. It changed the lives of thousands of people. That is
Thank
how
you so
we have
much for
designed
that.
this training here. So life-changing training for
And
many people. People who are used
one
to.
small extension.
Yeah.
Like, what are the tools we'll be covering?
We'll be covering Splunk Enterprise Security, and CrowdStrike EDR. These are the tools which are paid. Apart from that, many free tools will be covered here, which are required for threat hunting and all, right? So these are the main tools we'll be covering. We used to cover only SIEM because previously the training was focused only on the SIEM. ArcSight and Splunk we used to cover, but now we moved towards next generation, and we have added EDR, CrowdStrike EDR on the training. And we'll have the brief understanding about the cloud as well. So now we keep updating
and the logins,
the content.
And the logins, how long the logins will be active for practice sessions?
Practical, you will have around 3 months of access. 90 days of lab access. 24/7. You see, we are the only institution which give. Other institution will not give the access, or they will give for a few hours, maybe 58 hours, 60 hours. You will see we have 700, 800 hours, means for 90 days. I think it is much more. Not 700, 7,000 something, I think so.
Thank you so much for that.
Resume preparation, each and everything will be covered here. Yes, go ahead. Next question. Next is, you can lower your hand after ask the question.
Yeah,
hello.
You are not talking about WAF.
Kripal Singh. You have 1 hour, right? Session is 8 to 10. You have still 1 hour, right? I'll give the chance for everyone to ask the question. Kripal Singh. If you're there, you can ask the question. Nusrat.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I'm from Bangladesh.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Sir, actually, in case of recording classes, what will be the process I have to follow for getting the certificate, sir?
Getting the certificate. So you just have to ensure that you are completing the class. We'll be seeing you if anybody is going through the recording. We have to ensure that you are completing the class. So we'll see it here. So at the end of the training, we'll ask you to fill the form. On the form, you have to enter the username of your YouTube, and we'll see it here whether you have completed the class or not. And the YouTube video, you have to comment your experience, and then we'll see it here whether you have completed the class or not. Based on that, you'll be awarded the certificates.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. And next, GH Anybody with the name GH? Okay, I think GH.
So from your side, from SIM expert side, you are providing any support to get a job in cybersecurity?
See, in the free training, I will tell you the channel name. I will show you here. I will show you the channel. Somebody has pinged me, right? I will show the channel here here only. Support in the sense, in the regular batch, we have kind of support like a resume preparation, interview preparation, as well as scenario-based question we cover here. We also post the job as and when we get the job from references, right? We post the job. But yeah.
Good morning, Mishra. From Nashik here. I have a question.
Yes, go
Hello.
ahead. Yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, I'm sorry. I'm
after attending this 10 days training, will have any benefit to enroll in 3 months training? Any discount or other things?
Discount we don't have. Is the same fees for everybody. Fees is same.
Okay.
Fees is same for everybody. The only, I do not promote this training. If you ask only that, I'm telling you, but the training is completely free for everybody.
Okay. What is the fee structure for international students?
Fees will be 32,000 plus tax. You complete first 10 days training. See what happens is we have already regular batch going on, right? So you'll be the part of regular batch only for another 2 weeks. Part of regular batch. Once your batch is finished, right? If you would like to continue, then you can continue with the regular batch. That time, so you can wait and check the training for next 2 weeks. Okay, then you will be able to understand, you'll be confident also whether you have to continue or not. Then you can decide accordingly. I will share the counselor number, then you can go ahead and talk to her and get the details. So now you have to some better you check the training first and then you decide. See our main channel, you can see my screen, right? Everybody can see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Our SIEM expert, this is our SIEM expert channel name, where you can see many videos with regards to cyber security, interview preparations, interview questions, right? Many videos are there. So this channel for cyber security. So what happens is but today I have started new channel where we'll be uploading the video, current video with my name, because this is company channel, right? SIEM expert brand channel. So what I have started is like this is a company channel. We have some other trainers also, right? Some other trainers video also will be uploaded now in this SIEM expert channel. So I want to interact to you guys more. So with brand name, I may not be able to interact. That means I want to share some other thoughts also, like with along with cybersecurity, some vlogs related to cybersecurity, interview preparation. Some other things as well. So I have started another channel so that where you can see only my video. I'll be uploading the video here also, but I'll be more interacting in this channel. अभी वो चैनल नया है एंड वो मैं इसमें हिंदी में भी बोलूंगा थोड़ा सा. अभी सिंस लास्ट 8 years आई हैव नॉट स्पोकन इन हिंदी, सो इसमें थोड़ा सा हिंदी लोग वाले ज़्यादा हैं तो मैं थोड़ा सा हिंदी में बात करूंगा इस चैनल में. वो चैनल नया है अभी तो दिख नहीं रहा है यहाँ पे. दिस चैनल yesterday only we have started. So now onwards the video will be uploaded here in this channel. Okay, so you can follow SIEM expert also and this channel also. So today videos will be uploaded on this channel. I will share the link on the group. So I'll be interacting more on using this channel nowadays. Okay, video will be there on both the channel, but the content will be more as well as multi-language, videos will be shared here. Okay, got it right?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Dell is done right already. Now.
Hello. No, sir. Dell is not.
Somewhere, I think you raised your hand before, right?
Yeah, raise, but you tell and go forwarding, and I'm skipping this.
Achha, go ahead, again, go ahead.
Yeah. There is in the SOC domain, there is the technology changes and too many tools are coming in the market.
Right.
But the features is the right in new features coming AI and ML. AI and ML is the part of the today upgrading the technology.
Correct.
And yeah, is
No
there any
problem.
training
No,
regarding AI
we
and
will
ML?
be starting SOAR also. SOAR is the automation. See, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll be
Yes.
adding SOAR also soon. SOAR training also starting from next month. So IT means,
Next month.
see,
Then
IT,
this is
if you are in IT, let me tell you
yeah,
that. If you are in IT
Yeah.
means IT, meaning of IT means continuous learning.
Yeah.
You have to be
Agree.
ready.
Yeah,
It's not a
ready to
government job. It's not a
yeah.
government job. IT
But
means
the
continuous learning.
yeah, but the
New
market
technology.
scenario is so market scenario is also the too much poor because here the pen tester and the SOC totally the two different things. But here the market companies hiring the pen tester and obtain like a SOC. SOC is totally different and pen tester is totally different.
No
But
problem.
they operating like both.
Learn it, no
Yeah.
problem. See, if I am the
Yeah.
learner, that is the reason. If I am with IT, I have to be open all the time to learn new things.
Yeah,
If,
but the mixed technology is not the good thing now.
of course, but
Yeah.
I have to switch.
That
The option is I have to
switch the another company.
switch means switch my profile.
Okay.
Switch my profile. If I see
Okay.
there is no growth or less demand, I have to switch. So
Yeah.
that is the
Yeah.
meaning of that is the reason. There are two different prospect for job. Government people are different and IT people are different. If you're an IT,
Yeah.
you have to be open that I am ready for learning all the time. If you're not learning, your growth and earning are directly proportional to
Down.
your learning.
Yeah.
More learning, more earning, more growth.
Yeah.
Less earning,
Less
less learning,
earning.
less earning, and
Down to earth.
out of industry
Net.
at the time of
Yeah.
recession. At the
Yeah.
time of recession, right?
Yeah.
People are saying, some people will call me and tell that, Sulabh, if I learn Splunk, can I work for 10 years, 15 years? Or like, if I learn this tool, can I work for 10 years?
No guarantee.
But
Technology has changes.
it is not confirmed whether you can work for 1 year or not, 2 years or not. That is also not confirmed.
Yeah.
If you work for 1 year, may possible that some upgrade. See, technology upgrades. You understand? You buy a bike, new bike you bought, right? Once you bought new bike, for example, new model released, before even new model released by a company, they start working for another model, another version. You don't believe that. And next year they release new model. Other next year why they are releasing working on new model? Because they have to be competitive. Otherwise, some other company will launch new model and they will be out of date. They'll be out of industry. This is highly competitive world. If you're not upgrading yourself, you'll be out of market. And this is mostly applicable in IT. Technology will get changed and you have to upgrade yourself, upgrade your skill. Otherwise, recession will come and you will out of market. Your skill is not at all required. Your skill has been become old. If you're upgrading yourself, learning new skill, of course, you'll get a growth also and your job will be always safe. So you don't have to worry about that. If you're learning, you be confident that I'm open to learn. You'll not be fired. If you're in the company, new technology will come, you'll get a chance to learn it. Just you have to be open to learn.
Okay. And sir, according to here, our guys Nusrat says if you have the recording session watching on the YouTube and comment on that and then comment on that videos, will we get the certificate?
Comment, but you have to, if you're watching, you have to
Watch
complete
also,
to watch.
na?
Complete to watch.
Complete to watch.
Because
Yeah.
see,
because
certification
the timing session is the 8 and 10 is the 8 and 10 is
See,
the corporate. Yeah.
See, certification is the piece of paper until less if you don't have knowledge. If you have knowledge, then there is a value of certification. If you don't have knowledge, it's just a piece of paper.
Piece of paper.
I'll recommend you to watch it completely, then only you get the certificate. That's the reason. We'll verify if you watch it completely, then only we'll award with the certification. So watch it, then comment with the experience, what you have learned on particular day, then we'll award with the certification at the end of the day.
Okay, so watch on your the new channel, na? So yeah,
New channel will be
names.
uploaded. And I'll give some homework during the session. I'll give some homework also for the video, which is where the part of SIEM which is the part of some people are not in mute. Okay. Okay. Next is Nirja. Go ahead.
Yeah, hi, Sulabh. Good morning.
Good morning.
I just want to add one more point to the previous guy's discussion. So, which tool is the most important for the SOC analyst?
See, we cover here Splunk for SOC training. Right? Splunk is the leader in the market. Splunk is one of the leader in the market in the last few years. And now Splunk is the part of Cisco. You understand, right? Recently, 6 months back, Splunk has been acquired by Cisco. So it's in good hand and market will have a good demand. So we covered Splunk here as part of SIEM.
Is it related to what is Nessus, Tenable Nessus?
Tenable will be the part, Nessus will be the part of self-paced training. We had a separate batch for Nessus. So Nessus is not very much required a part of SOC. So we give the access to the recording for this SOC batch.
Okay.
So you can cover a self-paced.
Yeah. What are the prerequisites to learn SOC and to understand the concept while we are attending the sessions? So, do we need, what are the prerequisites to understand the sessions?
Is nothing in my training, because if you once you come up, once you attend this 10 days training, right? These are the prerequisites actually for SOC.
So to work also, don't we need to have any technical or scripting knowledge to work on? So in a regular basis in the organization.
The only I want from you is you should have basic computer working knowledge.
Okay.
One guy, see, one manager called me one day. It's been 2 weeks. 2 months back. He called me one day because we had placed a few of our candidates to his company. He called me that, Sulabh, if you remember, we had hired few candidates from your institution. One of the candidates, his name is Srinath. He's very good. He is very good in cybersecurity concept and everything. But the problem is he does not have basic computer knowledge. Okay. I asked him to open the task manager. He does not know what is task manager. Okay. So the reason is I can train you here. I can teach you cybersecurity, but I can't teach you computer. Basic computer, right? You should know how to work in computer, how to work on Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, Excel, Word, right? So that basic knowledge you have to learn yourself. So I need basic working knowledge of computer. That's it. Rest everything I'm going to train you here.
Okay, one more last question, Sulabh. So what do you suggest, to opt in between SOC, SOC and as an e-governance manager?
It's a?
E-governance.
E-governance?
Yeah.
Can you elaborate? E-governance means responsibility.
E-governance, cybersecurity e-governance, there's a manager level. Like SOC analyst is not a manager level, right?
Right. E-governance means, are you talking about the GRC role?
Yes, correct.
GRC, right?
Yes.
So it depends now based on your experience. If you're on the higher level, I will not recommend to start on SOC. In the higher role. How much experience you have? You already experienced in GRC?
No, this is for my sister. No, she has. So I just want to know, what can I advise?
She's already having experience in GRC?
Yes.
How much?
No. She's working as a cybersecurity manager, not in GRC. She just want to go for the level.
She can go for SOC manager then if she's already experienced. How much experience is in cybersecurity?
4+ years of experience.
4+? I mean, then who made 4+ experience in manager? I think it will be a small company.
Yes.
A small company, because manager role, I think it will be almost 10 years experience. People get the manager.
Okay.
Small company too. Then SOC analyst will be 4 years. Is big company, they get the SOC analyst and analyst. GRC also they get analyst role only. It will be small company. Otherwise banking company, they give manager role to everybody.
Okay.
SOC will be a good role.
Okay.
I thought it will be 10 years, 15 years, then manager. It is
Yeah.
designation of manager, but not actually a manager.
Yeah.
Like if you
Okay.
give a bank or telecom company, they got duty manager, deputy
Yeah.
manager, and manager to everybody. Same kind of
Yeah.
designation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Next.
Thank you, Cliff.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Next, Gautam. Gautam, go ahead.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Good morning. Sir, I want to know which kind of job can we apply after getting the training?
SOC
And
analyst,
after this training,
cybersecurity analyst, SOC analyst.
okay. And after this training, what to upgrade? Which course can we do for upgrade our profile? Like CCNA, I have done CCNA. For upgrading myself, I have to done CCNP, then CCIE role.
No, not required.
So after SOC analysis,
भैया CCNA नेटवर्किंग की जरूरत ही नहीं है आजकल. There is no requirement of networking. I'm telling you.
सर एक्चुअली मेरा जो डोमेन है आईटी का डोमेन है, तो मैंने ये एक्चुअली कर रखा है पहले, तो मुझे पता है. तो मैं यह जानना चाहता हूँ कि SOC एनालिस्ट करने के बाद मुझे आगे मतलब अपग्रेड करना है खुद को, तो मैं किस चीज पे जा सकता हूँ?
Lot of things are there. See, from cybersecurity perspective, you don't want to do the certification. The initial levels of recruitment is CH. You can do the CH. Then there are some other certification like CompTIA. You have Security Plus. You have CSAS. Then you have CSAM, CSSP. These are certification from this one. These are vendor-less certification. And some of the training I will suggest you after this. Like you can go with the Splunk certification. You can learn lot of things are there to learn.
After getting the training,
so many things are there to learn. I'm telling you, it's good. See,
So
I suggest everybody. Go ahead.
After getting the training, do we require any kind of certification, market certification for getting in industry?
Especially in
Or the
India,
training is
certifications are not
okay.
mandatory. Especially in India, certifications are not mandatory. But it is always good to have. In cybersecurity, certification are always appreciated. It is good to be certified. If you're financially good, you can go with certification because it will always added an advantage in the resume. Always good, but it is not mandatory. If you're financially not good, you already paid money for training, right? First get the job, then get certified. Many of the time, majority of the company sponsor certification every year, training and certification. So grab the opportunity from the company. I did my Splunk administration long back training, which were that time training was mandatory to write the exam. Training which cost around 2 lakhs, authorized training from Splunk, 2 lakhs, and then certification which cost 2 lakhs. Splunk's architect training 2.5 lakhs, then lab exam for 8 hours, 2.5 lakh rupees sponsored by the company. I want McAfee certification, went to Australia, around 3 lakhs expenses sponsored by company. ArcSight advanced administrator 3 lakhs sponsored by the company. Majority of certification I grabbed the opportunity for the company only. The only thing is you have to become the critical resource of the company for the company. Yes or no? And you have to keep your eye open and you have to be open to grab the opportunity.
अच्छा, एक बार सर दोबारा बताओगे सर, क्या रोल बताया था आपने, क्या रोल रहेगा हमारा सर्टिफिकेशन के बाद, कहाँ पे अप्लाई कर सकते हैं?
Cyber security analyst, SOC engineer, right? Whenever you see in the JD it is written cyber security, SIEM, SOC, incident response, right? Threat hunting, these kind of word it is written on JD, you can apply. Go ahead and apply.
ओके. और सर जो ट्रेनिंग है, जैसे हम ये बेसिक एक साइबर सिक्योरिटी की ट्रेनिंग है, स्पेशल किसी सॉफ्टवेयर की ट्रेनिंग है, जैसे CCNA के अंदर हम सिस्को पे काम करते हैं, और एक बेसिक नेटवर्किंग की ट्रेनिंग भी होती है, तो ये SOC एनालिस्ट स्पेशल किसी सॉफ्टवेयर की ट्रेनिंग है या फिर बेसिक साइबर सिक्योरिटी की ट्रेनिंग है?
This is again we are covering Splunk, right? Like Cisco router, we use CCNA Cisco router. Here we using SIM Splunk. Like EDR will be using CrowdStrike, similar to that.
Splunk एक तरीके से सर ये साइबर सिक्योरिटी डिवाइस है Cisco की,
right? SIM, where we monitor and we defend cyber attack. We get the alert, we monitor, investigate. So many other
सर जैसे
these are the leader in the market.
ओके. जैसे सर 3 months की ट्रेनिंग के बाद भी हमें अगर कोई हमें ऐसा इश्यू मिलता है जो 3 महीने के अंदर हमें नहीं देखने को मिला, बट आफ्टर एंटरिंग इन इंडस्ट्री हम कहीं पे स्टक हो गए, तो क्या हम आपसे कांटेक्ट में रह सकते हैं, मतलब किसी इश्यू के
We'll have
अपना क्लियर करना हो.
we'll have after 3 months of training, we'll have a group WhatsApp group. We'll go for another 3 to 5 months. So you can ask the question on the group. Group may ask question, but I may respond, or some other people also respond.
Okay. Okay, sir.
कॉल करना तो पॉसिबल नहीं हो पाता हमेशा, क्योंकि देखो आई हैव ट्रेन मोर देन 15,000. सो पिकिंग द कॉल
नहीं सर, जस्ट सपोर्ट मिल जाए सर, किसी भी मीडियम से मिल जाए, जरूरी नहीं है कि कॉल ही हो सके.
कुछ नहीं, आई स्पीक टू द कॉल आल्सो, बट नॉट ऑलवेज पॉसिबल नहीं होगा. हर एक आदमी कॉल करेगा तो कहाँ से पॉसिबल होगा? इट मे नॉट बी पॉसिबल, राइट?
सर
आई डू नॉट कमिट,
कहाँ से हो सर आप?
आई स्पीक टू द कॉल आल्सो सम टाइम.
वेयर इज योर सेंटर सर? कहाँ से सेंटर कहाँ पे आपका सर?
अभी तो यहाँ पर है, अभी तो जबलपुर से है, बट विल सून मूव टू बैंगलोर अगेन. अभी currently we are running training from Jaipur branch. We'll have office in Bangalore also. So next batch will be happening from Bangalore. This batch is from Jaipur branch.
Okay, sir.
Two offices, one is in Bangalore and another is Jaipur. So this batch is from Jaipur branch.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Hi, sir.
Next was who was next? Next was Nikhil. Nikhil, you done right? Rishabh. Nikhil, you done right? Next is Rishabh. Great. First.
Yes. Actually, sir, while giving an interview, so interviewer is asking for, have you come across any true positive case? How you analyze it? So, sir,
Right.
can you just elaborate
We'll cover
on
it
this?
here in the training. I mean, in 2 minutes, I cannot give the answer because we have to understand what is incident, what is true positive, what is false positive, what is the different scenarios. Once we cover SIM and once we cover correlation rule, alerts, right? Different scenario, then we'll understand it. We'll cover it here. What is the high severity incident? Once we are there in the shift, how we investigate it.
Yes.
Right? What kind of action you have taken, to whom you have reported, right? This is highly frequently asked question. Most frequently asked question.
Sir.
And our people get the job after answering this question properly. This is most frequently asked question in the interview. And I give two scenario. I give two different scenario for this. And people are able to answer. This answer during the SOC training, I mentioned that very carefully, that use the same gesture and posture, how I explain you here. Yeah, one time, last week only I was there on the shift. I see that when the rule trigger, that this ransomware trigger, I see I investigated further. I came to this kind of things I found. I raised a call to incident management team. I mean, I explained the whole story. Like this has happened with you only, and you investigated and you found this, and this kind of action you have taken. The whole story explained like real time.
Yes, sir. Yes, you're right, sir.
Very frequently asked question.
Okay. Thank
Next,
you,
Manish Sharma.
So it's Manisha, sorry.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Manisha, go ahead.
Okay. Hello, good morning, sir. So actually, I want to know, like, is SOAR also a part of 3 months training?
SOAR is different. SOAR is not a part of.
Yeah, I know. It's different, but is a part of this tool or
3 month
what it
training.
is?
3 month training, it is not part, because if we add it, the cost of the training will be little high.
Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. So is there any other training related to SOAR or what it is?
Cortex SOAR, we have training for Cortex SOAR.
So the payment is different from 3 months, right?
3 month, right?
Okay.
Because that is also licensed product. That is also licensed.
Yeah.
That is the reason. I thought to add it and make it to next generation SOC, but if we add it, not everybody able to afford it. That's the reason.
Yes, sir.
That's the
So
reason.
in a 3 months training, you can tell how we can proceed with if there's any ransomware attack or something like that.
Phishing.
So you provide the documents also related to attacks, these things?
Yes, SOP also will have it.
Okay.
Different incident. How to approach.
So only Splunk you cover in 3 months training, or
Splunk and CrowdStrike, EDR.
EDR, okay, EDR is a different thing, but other SIM solution?
We used to cover ArcSight and Splunk before. ArcSight plus Splunk.
Okay.
So ArcSight we recently removed, and plus we have added EDR instead of ArcSight, because one SIM tool is enough. See, instead of learning how to drive Honda City and Mercedes, right? Better you learn something different.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like basic thing is
So
required.
sorry,
Like
sir.
what
Like I would like to
incidents
interrupt.
and
That is the reason. See, after a long time, we have removed ArcSight. It changed the life of
Splunk
many
is
people.
really very different from the QRadar and all. Those are the really GUI based, but Splunk is something like you are
Big.
accessing the SQL.
Splunk is very big. That is the reason.
Yes, sir.
Splunk is
Yeah.
very,
Yeah,
very
that
complex.
I'm saying, that is like having the query. Everything
QRadar
like
is
full of-
very straightforward. QRadar is very straightforward.
Okay, what about XDR?
XDR is little extended capability of EDR, little extended. The only thing is XDR, we thought to cover it, but it is not possible on the institution basis because XDR license is very, very costly. Institution
Yes,
basis, we cannot buy the license.
Hello, sir.
Most
Sorry for
possible.
the interrupt here.
Theoretically, we explain. During the EDR class only, theoretically how XDR works, we explain it. But because we cannot give the lab access, because the module of the XDR is very costly, on the institution basis, nobody can buy it. That is the reason we do not mention it to cover XDR. But theoretically, we explain the XDR.
Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. Sorry for the
Next,
interrupt here. This side
yes.
Ashish. Hello.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, actually, the madam says the Manisha ma'am here, the say the SOAR and Cortex. You have to say the so too much different, and everyone the charges here,
Right.
not the free available here. Why you not get the free training session on the new SIEM tools of the 𝐓𝐫𝐚𝐢𝐧𝐢𝐴 because then the 𝐓𝐶𝐈𝐴 have the every aspects of the
Secure
complete
next.
in a
Secure next.
yeah 𝐓𝐶𝐈𝐴 only have the 𝐓𝐶𝐈𝐴.
So
Yeah, 𝐓𝐶𝐈𝐴 has the all the models have complete in a single, not like a Splunk have a different
let
models
me
and
tell you that,
different
bhaiya,
charges.
let me tell you. See,
Yeah,
Sentinel also has the same thing, SIEM and SOAR.
yeah,
See, we cannot cover any SIEM tool which does not have much, which is not very much known in the market. 𝐓𝐶𝐈�AN is not very much known in the market. See, Splunk,
yeah,
ArcSight,
yeah, not very much.
these were the leader in the market. We would have covered
Yeah,
any one tool that if they had SOAR feature inbuilt. So
yeah.
see, many of the job you will see, it is written we need a Splunk engineer. If I teach you 𝐓𝐶𝐈𝐴n here, then you will be out from that job, right? See, it's my responsibility to ensure that I'm teaching you someone which has the demand in the market, which is required in the market, not something which is out of date. ArcSight is become out of date. That's the reason we removed from
Out of dated. Yeah,
it
Arcs
has
are
been
totally
removed from
out
the
of dated.
syllabus.
Yeah.
We're teaching you since many years, and we are the only institution who had the license. We still have the 8-month license left for the ArcSight. We bought it for 1 year. 8 months is still left, still be removed because we don't want to teach you somewhere something which is not required in the market nowadays.
Okay.
So Sentinel also have the inbuilt license. We would have covered Sentinel, but Sentinel is a small part. It's a cloud native. It's a small part. I cannot give the whole idea of the SIEM because Sentinel is just a plug and play. Just on the cloud, plug and play. I cannot give the whole idea of SIEM feature. That's the reason we do not cover Sentinel. Splunk is the leader in the market. It's whole big architecture. Work in the Splunk and get the whole idea of the SIEM. Okay, got it?
Sir, yeah, hi. I have a question. Actually, in my organization, we are using RSA NetWitness XDR.
Okay.
So, as I have went to Splunk, that free trial version for 14 days over the internet that I have received. But there are some difference between RSA and Splunk. So means if you will cover, as you have told, you will be covering Splunk and CrowdStrike. So from there, I can get an idea regarding the RSA NetWitness XDR.
I mean, you will have to compare where is the difference, but see, the core functionality will remain same. Some GUI feature, some feature will be different, but core functionality will remain same. So we have to check the documentation where is the difference. Core functionality will remain. Line by line. Next is Manisha is done. Sahil, go ahead. You can raise.
Yeah, I'm audible to you, sir.
Go ahead, Sahil.
Actually, sir, I'm just graduate from computer science last year. Like, I'm fresher in this field, and like I wanted to learn in this thing. So, can you please tell me, like, I'm eligible for this thing because I don't have the, experience in this forensic fields. Like, I know the terms like file system, anti-artifact, something forensic, log registry, and AD directory. These things I know, but I don't aware of all of that. So, is it the best to learn for me? I mean, I'm eligible for this thing, or I need to learn more things than I'm eligible?
So you are doing masters, right?
No, I'm not doing master. I have done my bachelor in computer science last year.
So what you are
Yeah.
doing?
Currently, I'm just learning in forensics.
So better you can go for SOC, right? See, whatever prerequisite is there, we'll be covering it here only. Just need computer knowledge. That's it. Whatever knowledge is there, we'll be covering it here only. You just cover 10 days training, you join it, you'll be confident.
You are saying that means I'm eligible for this thing, right?
Course.
Because I have the also. Yeah, that means I have the basic knowledge of the computer and all this thing.
I have BCom people here. BA, you will not believe that. BA people here are working on cybersecurity, big company, MNC company, Tata Communication, big companies.
Okay, thank you so much.
Just need computer knowledge. Guys, anybody here who is not a part of a WhatsApp group? Is there anybody here who is not a part of WhatsApp group, who got the link on the email but not the part of WhatsApp group? Everybody is the part of WhatsApp group, right?
Sir, I am not part of WhatsApp group.
Sure. Okay. I'll share the WhatsApp group link if you're not the part of WhatsApp group. Okay. So make sure that, see, we have 2 WhatsApp group. So don't join if you're the part of one WhatsApp group already. Don't join others. Okay. Otherwise, it will duplicate only. So do not join other WhatsApp group, because Monday link will be different and we will not be able to send the link. Maybe sometime you may not get it on the email. So you can join the WhatsApp group because all further communication will be there in the WhatsApp. So I'll join the link. But if you're already the part of one WhatsApp group, do not join other. Okay, because both are same only, same communication. Unnecessarily spamming will happen to you. So I am sharing the WhatsApp group link on the chat. So if you're not the part of any of the group, then only you join that. Okay. Now next, Kripal. Kripal, you've done right?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Go
Good
ahead.
morning, sir.
Yes, good morning. Go ahead.
Sir, my first question is I am not IT background, so all basic foundation in this session clear?
All basic will be clear. You just join 10 days, you'll come to know. Okay, just
And secondly, what is the role of a consultant in cybersecurity?
Role of the
consultant.
Consultant. The consultant generally discuss with the client, take the requirement. It depends. Generally, it depends.
Yes.
Company give the different role. Generally, consultant sometimes is generic role also.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Everybody can see the link, right? I have shared just now. It's to everyone, right? Everybody can see, right? The link on the chat. Okay.
Yes.
So if you are not the part of any of the group, then only you join this. Okay. Do not join the duplicate group, because we have 2 groups. So if you're not a part of any group, then only you join. Okay. Next stage, Rohit.
One minute, Sulabh. Is this Become Zero to Hero in cybersecurity? Is the current group? I mean,
Yeah,
actual group?
right. Become Zero to Hero, right? So there are 2 groups of same.
Thanks.
2 groups of same. So if you're part of one group already, do not join others.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused over there. Actually, I was part of that. So that's the reason I.
Same.
Thanks so much.
Next, Rohit is done.
No, sir. No, sir.
Go ahead.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, so I want to ask that if we have CH certification, so what type of job we will get? CH certification.
Just for certification, it will be difficult to get the job without having real-time experience. Certification add the value in resume, but not always get you the job. It gives you theoretical knowledge. So if
Okay.
you, in case you join this training, have the practical hands-on experience, then if you are the CS, it will add value in resume. For example, if you are having practical experience, other person
Okay.
also similar to you, practical experience. You are having
Yes.
CH, other person that does not have CH. You will get the value. You will get the advantage. You will be the first preference other than this person.
Okay.
But if you are a CH, but does not have experience, other person has the hands-on experience, he will get the preference. That is how the selection happens.
Okay.
Otherwise, certification will be just a piece of paper.
Okay.
Okay, next.
Thank you.
Praveen Kumar. Praveen Kumar done, right? Not?
Yes, sir. Sir, no, sir. It's another question.
Go ahead, go ahead. Go ahead.
Can I tell, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, sir. If an interviewer asks what's the difference between the SIM and SOAR, how can I answer in simple line?
SIM is just automation. SOAR is automation. SOAR is just actually eating the L1 job. To be honest, SOAR is being designed to eat the L1 job. Means it's automation of L1 activities. Once the alert has been triggered, right? You investigate, then assign, create the ticket, and block the IP and do some kind of activities. Using SOAR, you can create some playbooks, right? And automate those activities. For example, when alert will trigger, if IP address is blacklisted, then you have to block this IP address, right? Create the case and block this IP address. Then you can define in the SOAR. If this alert is triggered, then create a ticket, the automatic ticket will be created and block this IP and then automatic IP address will be blocked and send the email notification. This all thing can be automated using the SOAR. But as of now,
Yara rules?
It's not a Yara role, it's a SOAR feature using a playbook. Okay, this SOAR feature using playbook, this can be automated. So, however, out of 100, if there are 100 SIM, as of now, 15 to 17% is the SOAR has been deployed as of now. SOAR implementation is just started. SOAR has not been fully fine-tuned. In this automation also not yet enable all. For example, if even we have SOAR, it is not automatically block feature is not being enabled by every company. Once the alert been triggered, you see the button, analyst will still required, and they have to click the button to block it. Right? So out of 6, if for example, if 6 L1 is needed when you have SIM, in case of SOAR, you need 3 to 4 L1. Right? But the time will come after some time once SOAR is fully functional, where the L1 job can be completely eliminated up to 80 to 90%. Got it? So SOAR is an automation for incident response. Got it?
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Sulabh, for correct use of SOAR environment, I mean, use case finding is very much important for the use case finding is very much important for this.
Use case fine-tuning.
No. Correct use case finding for the environment. Because to apply the SOAR, I think environment requirement and all those things, we need to tune accordingly. Correct.
Not only finding or fine-tuning also. Fine-tuning means
yes,
should not trigger too many false positive. It should trigger true positive. That is the reason.
See, I am
not
yes.
fully implemented.
So I am sharing my simple, small experience. This is one of our BFSI account. We are using logarithm over here. Okay. So last 7 years, we are still seeking to apply that particular SOAR.
Right.
Okay. Only for the challenging of the particular use case applying on that particular environment.
Correct. Because see, of course, there are some positive. If you automate it, there might be see. If winning the war does not make any sense if most of the people are died, right? To whom you will rule?
Exactly.
People are died means if you block a false positive IP, your company IP, your client IP does not make any sense. Your business is blocked, right? To ensure that you have to block only attacker IP address, but your rule is firing false positive, and you are blocking client IP. That's the reason you are not able to implement.
Exactly. Correct.
So
Yeah.
that is how that is the reason SOAR is not very well fine-tuned as of now. As of now, the reason we are not able to trust it 100%. 15 to 70%, 70% is being implemented, but slowly, technology is changed and is being fine-tuned and it's being implemented. So we have to be ready.
Yes.
Okay,
Thanks.
next. Thank you. Next, Sanjeev. Sanjeev.
Yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm there. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, actually, recently I started into security because of previously I doesn't having knowledge anything. I'm a good expert into Splunk admin and developer actually previously, but I'm not much into Splunk SIEM as I want to know one thing like so currently the market is on the NDR is also going on and because of EDR, we can't get much investigation as well. If the organization is looking like EDR and NDR combination into the SIEM, then like it will be, they are telling it will be a more value for the thing for the organization as well. So like in the NDR, like there will be threat hunting, incident response, all the
Right.
same words which is in the EDR as well.
Correct.
So, are you going to tell anything Zeek algorithms and Suryakata ideas as well? How the Zeek will be available, like Zeek logs in the India?
EDR will be covered, yes.
Not EDR, NDR, I'm asking you.
MDR.
NDR, Open Network Detection and Response. Network detection. See what
network
Open NDR.
That will not be covered. That will
Because of almost now recordings will be on the form of packets, everything. So like how the hunter attacker will be, what it will do in the network, and he is going to destroy he is going to compromise our systems. Okay. So what are the use cases are available more? That's just I want to know like how it will
use
be
cases will be covered based on the SIM.
SIEM only.
Based on the SIM, yes.
Okay, because the SIEM is just like analytics and investigation tools which we are using, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, but on the basis of like technology side, like on the NDR side, what are the attacks will be available? On the EDR side, what are the attacks will come? So that kind of teaching level, is there anything here, or else just basic we are going to learn in SIEM here?
Basic, it's not a basic. You can check out our syllabus. You can check out the syllabus, you'll come to know.
Okay, that's because of I'm really when I started my career in 1 month back, I'm very zero guy. At least now I have a good some knowledge on IOCs, threat intelligence, machine learning, which is going on like investigations. But
Okay.
still I'm in the dynamic like what are the what attacks will be done because a lot of attacks I use see MITRE attack framework is there. So it will come reconnaissance, first initial access, then it is going to compromise the systems, lateral movement, exfiltration. So there are a MITRE attack framework is very big, but we are unable to understand what type of attacks is going on, how it will enter. So that kind of framework are you going to teach at least today?
Yeah,
in this session?
MITRE will be covered.
MITRE attack framework. MITRE is going to
MITRE,
cover.
cyber kill chain will be covered.
Oh, kill chain. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Means is there any open source tools as or like you are going to
MITRE
compare
framework will be
like
covered, how it works. MITRE framework, how we can map the rules on the with MITRE, that will be covered. Which rules comes under which tactics and techniques of MITRE, that we'll understand.
Oh, that's at least we are looking some basics of use cases and what the threat hunter will do and what incident responser will do.
Of
That
course.
responsibilities properly. I'm looking like how the role which a lot of people are asking like roles here.
Yes,
But
of course.
in the SOC, cybersecurity is a big platform. Different roles are there here. Okay,
Right.
that's I'm worried about that. Like what is the basic level we need to start because if I doesn't know anything on the network side, I started to learn as well as networking what's happening. On EDR side, I don't know. So everything like basic converse, I'm starting. I'm still in confusion. When we become a good expert into the SIEM.
Okay, fine.
That's really a
Sulabh, just
Next, next we
confused.
will have
Yeah,
less
Sulabh,
time.
just
Actually.
one
We
small.
will have less time. I'll take this question answer session at the end
Just
of the
only
class also.
one. Just only one small query.
10th day class, I will
Sulabh.
again take this question on the 10th day class also, my last class also of the free session. Because some
Sulabh, just one small query. Is this, I mean, are you covering the UEBA part on this SIEM, I mean, 10 days training?
Which
I mean,
part?
user entity behavior analysis? User entity behavior analysis?
UBA you will not see much
No, UEB
nowadays.
is different one.
3-4 years back, there are some demand for UBA, but nowadays you will not see on the JD.
No, I am just asking if for the analyzation part, I mean, for user awareness, I mean, for training awareness only.
See, I mean, I understand awareness, but something, I mean, does not make any sense, right? Something which is not asking by people, not asking the industry.
Okay, got it.
Because
Thanks.
time is important, right? Time is important. Time is very important. Yours also, mine also.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
Excuse me, sir.
go ahead, fast. Lot of noise from there.
सर मेरा सिस्टम कर रहा था इसलिए मैं हाथ ऊपर नहीं कर रहा था सर मेरे को क्वेश्चन पूछना सर क्वेश्चन था सर SOC में किस लेवल तक कोडिंग आना चाहिए
कोडिंग की not much required. Python or regular expressions, if you know it, it is very good. Otherwise, 95% people in SOC are not a programmer.
Okay, sir.
You know Python, it is good. You can do some kind of automations. Otherwise, do not know, it's not required.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next, we have Chris. Chris, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks.
Fast.
Actually, my question may be very silly, but I just wanted to
problem.
know, like, whether in SOC field more communication skill is required.
You should be able to only communicate what you want to communicate. That's it.
Okay. And one more thing, currently I'm working in a GRC field.
You are good
like,
already. Your communication is good. I don't see any issue.
Okay, thank you. And one more thing is currently I'm working in GRC field. Like, will if I try to get a job in SOC, whether they will consider this experience or
you have to write the responsibility of SOC. You remove, you write same designation, but you write responsibility of SOC. If in case you continue this training, right? The experience level of training, write the responsibility of SOC, which will cover here. That is how you get the job.
Okay.
Right, 2-3 years,
Because
whatever gap you have working, right? 3 years experience in SOC.
Because recently I went for an interview, but I actually was able to crack the interview, but they asked me whether you have hands-on in SOC or not. But
nobody is going to entertain for knowledge. Company requires someone who can work from day one, means who can start working. They don't want to waste their time to train someone, to be honest.
Right.
So if you, whatever knowledge you have, but if you don't have hands-on, they're not going to entertain you. So don't go with just for knowledge. Okay, I'm working on this field, but I have knowledge. I have gone this training and all. If you go with like training I have, but don't have knowledge, don't have hands-on, nobody is going to entertain you. So you have to have use the experience, current experience, but with SOC.
Excuse me, sir.
Then only you'll be able to write it. Okay.
Hello, sir. Sorry to disturb.
I should change my designation in my
same designation, but SOC experience, responsibility role of SOC.
Got it.
Hello, sir.
Okay. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Sorry to as Chris said that he has given an interview and the company asked for hands-on experience. So in this case, means at the end of the course, you will share the examples of means sample of resumes how we can implement.
In 10 days training, it will not be shared. If you continue for 3 months, then it will be covered because 10 days will be the foundation of the SOC.
Okay, but the thing is that I'm from the network background and having 7 years of experience in networking. As I have given means 2 to 3 interviews in SOCs, they were asking me for hands-on experience. I were able to means give the theoretical knowledge, but the thing is that they were asking for hands-on job. In this scenario, how we means answer to the interviewer?
So you can go for the 3-month training, then you will have the hands-on experience.
Okay, okay, no, sir.
Then it
Okay,
will be
thank you,
good
sir.
for you. Then
Hello,
only you'll
sir.
be able to justify.
Yeah, hello,
Okay,
sir.
okay, thank you.
Yes.
In that in
Next.
the
Can
3 month
we
course, we can say
cover
that.
all the
Hello, sir.
part?
1 minute, sir.
Uh,
In the 3 month course, we can say that we are having hands-on experience.
Of course, hands-on, bhaiya, same to same hands-on you have to write. You're working in SOC and so activities you are doing.
Okay, sir, for this 10 days course, you can share me share the syllabus, means which topics will be covered.
Syllabus will be shared. So what happens is EDR,
Okay.
I have to mark because day 4 yesterday only we have taken a decision to remove ArcSight from this syllabus and introduce EDR instead of ArcSight. So syllabus will be merged hopefully on Monday. Then we'll be sharing I will be uploading the
Can we cover
updated
both
syllabus
the
also.
part like
Okay, okay, sir.
practical
Thank you, sir.
part?
What?
Can we cover both part like practical as well as theory?
Of course, theory plus practical both will be covered. But regular batch. Here, 10 days will be foundation training for SOC.
Okay.
Next,
Hi,
Sagar.
sir.
You mean
Hello.
like theory?
We have requirement for QRadar. If in case we need that, QRadar also can be included in this
SOC training
training
will
part.
be based on
QRadar.
Splunk. SOC training will be based on Splunk.
Hi, sir. Hello.
QRadar requirement is there. That's why I'm asking
Hello.
QRadar.
And separately, you will have to go for QRadar then.
There is a separate training for that too?
Separate, but batch will be on March for QRadar.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Next, Sagar, go ahead. Jaldi the question lunga.
Sir,
I'll take the question first.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to know what is the value for EC Council Certified Security Analyst certification? Is it valid? Like, does it have scope in the market now?
Go for CH if it is little extra. Go for CH. SOC does not have much value.
Sir,
CH is having more value.
even if I have to go in as a security L1 level, so you prefer me to go
for CH.
V12, the latest version.
Go for CEH. Every job that you will see the CH. CH is highly recognized. CH SOC analyst certification is not much recognized compared to CH.
Yes, sir. I have one more question. Anyone with a career gap, are they interested to join the?
There are ways. This is the public forum. That's the reason I cannot explain you here. But people are joining this training. They're justifying the experience and getting good job in the market with very good package. They're able to justify the experience. I have several people are having gap, joining this training and working like an experience in big companies. They're able to justify like experience. No need to join like freshers. There are ways. Just join this 10 days training, then get in touch with our team. They will explain you.
Thank you, sir.
There are ways where you can get very good package. Okay, next, Masood Ali. Go ahead. Masood Ali. Next, Sam.
Yes, sir. So for Splunk, we need to be already familiar with AQL, or you are going to teach
Not AQL, it's
AQL?
SPL.
Okay,
AQL
SQL.
For QRadar, it's SPL. We'll be covering it here. SPL.
Okay, fine. So
Whatever
you are
mission
covering
perspective,
everything, or we need to learn something?
You have to learn yourself also because SPL required practice. But we'll be start from basics here.
Okay, sir. Thank you. SQL, not it's a SPL.
SPL. Splunk.
Okay. I will Google it. Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Next, Simhadri. Go ahead. Dheeraj.
Actually, Simadri was with me, along with me. I have cleared his question also.
Okay, you're done. Okay, done. And then Dheeraj, done?
Good morning, sir.
Dheeraj, go ahead.
Sir, what is the difference between VAPT analyst and SOC analyst, sir?
VAPT, vulnerability management. VA means vulnerability management and penetration testing. Vulnerability management is very small role actually. Which does the scanning. Vulnerability scanning means you understand, right? time to time, like your home, you have home, right? You look at
Yes,
home,
sir.
maybe there is any patches that required, right? Maybe any windows are open, somebody can come inside. Yes or no? Any doors are not in
Yes,
good
sir.
state, you have to patch. Any walls you have to patch, right? To ensure that unauthorized
Yes.
people will not come inside. Similarly, time to time, your network device, security device, your servers also has to be checked if there are any loophole, any weaknesses are available. So time to time, you have to check it out and you have to fix those issues. Those we call vulnerabilities. So there are tools to check it out if any weaknesses are present on those devices. We call a vulnerability scanning tool. So VAV means vulnerability assessment. So using those tools are having list of vulnerabilities, means weaknesses. Using those tools, we can scan the network if we are having any vulnerabilities.
Okay.
And
Yes,
we
sir.
get the list of vulnerabilities, and we also get the solution how to fix those vulnerabilities, how to patch those vulnerabilities. So VA team does those vulnerability scanning, get the report, and share respective team how to fix it. Again, once they will fix it, again they will do the retesting. Again, we'll say, okay, this vulnerability has not been fixed yet. Again, you have to fix it. Again, retesting, right? That vulnerability scanning. Penetration testing, same. I have explained you penetration testing, right? So that is called as
Yes.
VA. Next, Siddharth.
Thanks.
Siddharth.
Yes, sir.
Go
Good
ahead.
morning.
Go ahead. Good morning.
Yes, sir. Actually, I have a question.
Yes.
I'm having 5 years of experience into technical support and email security.
Mhm.
So, will it be wise to onboard for this SOC analyst course, or
Of course.
would you suggest to means take any other course which is related to email security, or maybe
Email
some
security will be
specialized?
restricted, right, with the emails only.
Correct,
Even
sir.
SOC people also work on the email gateway, email security, right? Only work on the email security will be restricted with the emails only. Come in the SOC means
Correct,
you
sir.
have the whole access to all security devices, all same.
All right, all right. So, in this, you will also cover that phishing analysis in a deep
email analysis
way,
also,
right?
of course, yes.
Okay. And you'll also, as you mentioned, you'll also cover EDR and other
EDA also will
tools.
be covered here
SIEM.
in this training. Splunk.
Okay.
Apart from
So,
tools,
being 5+
the
years of
general work, right,
experience,
that we
you
do on a daily basis will be covered here so that you can successfully work. I mean, anything like what is server, what is Active Directory, what is domain controller, what are different type of log, security log, system log, application. Means I'm not only focus on tool. Day to day, see, this training has been designed so that you can work on experience. In the company, when you work, what are different terms and terminology that you should be aware of that. I'm not
Correct,
teaching
sir.
only tools here. Otherwise, you work on the tool, but you do not know what is the different terms and terminologies.
Agreed,
You should be
agreed.
aware of that. So if you see the syllabus, there are some specific things are written, but there are so many things which are coming in the picture once you when you work in the company. So there are so many things which we are covering here, so that you will not have any challenges while you're working in the company like an experienced.
Okay. Also, sir, we'll get an exposure in EDR and this DLP, etc. Windows Defender, maybe something like that. In this particular session of SOC,
I'm telling you,
DLP
right?
and
EDR will be covered, CrowdStrike and Splunk Enterprise Security.
Okay.
So
And also, last question: you'll be only taking this course, or you will have
for
other?
Splunk, I'll be taking this Splunk Enterprise Security, and for EDR, we have the trainer Arvind. We will introduce Arvind to take this session, so he'll not feel bored.
All right.
Instead of eating
No.
from one restaurant on a daily basis, we'll introduce the different restaurant, different taste.
No. My intent was like learning from you will be much more
He's also a
beneficial
good
for us.
trainer.
Like share
He's also a good trainer.
Okay. You'll share the means proper insights into like you as per your experience, right? That's the reason. And
Will be
one more
coming
thing, sir.
in between also. Yeah. Majority of session will be taken by me only.
Okay. Thank you for that, sir. One last question that for the 3 months course, I just missed the initial part of joining. I joined late actually. So for 3 months course, what was the course fee and all? If you had explained, taken that, I'm not sure.
32,000 plus tax is the fees for everybody. For
For the
outside,
3 months.
it is for $50, $450 in dollar. It's $50 for India. It is 32 plus tax.
32 plus taxes. Okay. Sure, sir. Okay. Thank you so
You
much for
complete the
answering my questions.
the 2 weeks training first, then you take the decision.
Okay.
Next is
Sure.
Muhammad Sohib. Mohammed Soeb. Mohammed Soeb. There. Nikhil. Nikhil.
Yeah, hi. I have two questions. Actually, in this 30 days course, do we really cover the network basics?
For this 10 days, network basic only we are going to cover here. See, to be honest, what happens is, before I used to take the stock training, I was not covering these basics of networking. I used to ask people, go and join CCNA first, because in order to work in security, see, in order to secure the network, we should understand the network first. Then only we can plan to secure it, isn't it? I used to ask people to go and join CCNA class, but it was difficult for people to spend money, full CCNA, spend money and time, then join for SOC class, identify its problem. Then we identify not full CCNA is required, not full CCNA syllabus is required for SOC. Only a small part is required, only small knowledge, because we are not going to work in router and switches. Then only we thought, cover those basics of networking and security in our SOC batch only. Why to ask people to go and join CCNA? Then we started covering those topics here only.
Okay. And I have one more question. So, what is the difference between network security and cyber security?
Network security is basically work. We work on the devices which are, network security in the sense which are the part of network which intercept the packet. When the packet travels right, the devices which intercept the packet, like your IPS, your firewall, right, intercept the packet. When the communication happens, these devices intercept the packet, isn't it?
Yeah, correct.
So these comes in the network security. Cyber security, like SIEM, do not intercept that packet, right? It get the information.
So it's more into application, right, for cyber security?
Of course, yeah. Data security.
Yeah. So
more
network
about the
will be
data.
more into this firewall and switches, all those things.
Firewall, proxy, email gateway,
I got it.
Your IPS IDS all comes under the network security.
Okay, thank you.
Network security is nowadays much more automated. So you'll see less demand. People are moving towards cyber security. I always have so many people from network security now in cyber security in our training.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay, next, Mohammed Tabis.
Sir, my question is related to package. So, how much package we expected after this? What's the package range for this?
You have any experience?
Yes, I have 8-year experience. Yeah.
And
so, network background.
Any current
so,
package?
How much package we expected? Maximum package we expected in this domain?
See, maximum
package range.
Maximum means, see, if you are seeing your current package, how much you can get. See, always for experienced people, it's all depend on current package.
Yeah, any slot is it easily we get this range package.
See, for example, you have 10, for example, 10. Initial package for any company, maybe you 30-40% high, 15 you get. If you crack 3-4 interview, you may get 18, 20, 25 also. Multiple interview you get. I have people here who had 8 lakhs package who got 32 directly. 2-3 interview he got 32. It depends, but SOC, the package is very good compared to other fields. I had many examples. Same person who has 8 lakhs, he got 32, and now he is working 62. After 2 years, he is working 62 in Cisco. Same person. 62 lakhs in Cisco he got. 32, he used to work in Tata Advance. From 8, he got 26 in PTM. Then 32, he got in Tata Advance. And after 1.5 to 2 years, he got 62 in Cisco. So we have certain examples of good package as well.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Vineet.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Right?
I am currently pursuing a BTech in cybersecurity. I am a fresher, so can you explain me how to in career option in SOC, like any roadmap, what type of skills I want?
Which year you are in? Which year?
In a third year, 6th sem.
Final year? Oh, no, third year, right?
Third year.
You continue this training, you will get an idea. You continue this training.
Thank you, sir.
You continue this training, okay? You are in third year, so continue this training. Next, Mohammed Shoaib. Done? You are done? Or not done?
No, sir. No, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Sir, I have a question. Is the SOC analyst L1
Just give me one
designation
moment.
will be
Just give me one
eliminated?
moment. Just give me 1 moment. Yes, go ahead.
Hello, sir. Will the SOC analyst L1 role will be eliminated in the future or in for future?
You are not going to be L1 all the time, first of all. If you start
Okay.
L1 now, you'll be L2 after some time.
Okay, okay.
Yes or no? You'll be not be L1 all the
Yes,
time.
yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
After few years, couple of years, you'll be L2, L3, L4 manager.
Okay, okay, sure, sir.
You don't need
And
to
sir,
think too much.
I have a and what the most demanded role in the cybersecurity in the marketing? What is the
SOC, of course, SOC is one of the highly demanding role.
and penetration testing or
I already explained about difference, right? SOC and penetration testing role. Why penetration
okay, I
testing
know the
has a
difference,
less.
sir. I know the difference. Okay, sir. I know the difference.
I explained why penetration testing has the less demand in the market.
Okay.
I explained just half an hour back in the same session.
Okay, okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Next, 𝐓𝐿𝐾.
Thank you so much.
Next, go ahead, 𝐓𝐿𝐾. So, Sohail.
Sir, can you please elaborate difference between DFIR and SOC?
Huh?
I think both. Can you please elaborate difference between DFIR and SOC? Digital Forensic Incident Response.
Digital Forensics.
Incident Response.
Digital Forensics. See, digital
SOC.
forensics. See, digital forensics is not an operations role. Digital forensics is not a operations role. Right? SOC is the operations role which work on 24/7. Forensics is something means some incident happens, right? Some theft happens. Now we have to collect the evidence. What happens? What went wrong? How the attacker has come? Means something happened before. The physical forensics will happen, right? Murder will happen. Police will come and they will give it to forensics team for further evidence collections, right? Not every company requires the forensics team. Mostly.
Sir, in cyber. Related to cybersecurity, incident response is also a role. Then
incident response is part of
SOC
SOC only. L1 role we generally call as incident response.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you.
Okay, incident response is L1. Alert triggered, investigate, and assign to respective team. This is called incident response in short.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Masood. Mr. Banky.
Go ahead.
Sir, good morning.
Good morning. Go ahead.
Hello, Sulabh.
Sir, I come from the IT administration, my system administration background, more than 12 to 15 years experience. And recently, 6 months back, I have attended the CES training and I got the examination also cleared.
Okay.
Genuinely. Okay. So, and what is happening, as long as I don't have hands-on experience, I just attended the training. People are, even though I'm not mentioning SOC analyst or pen tester or whatever SOC related tags are there. I'm not using that. I'm using system administration tag only because I have vast background in that. So no one is giving even the SOC job also, SOC analyst or SOC pen tester or whatever it is. So how to get the hands-on experience? That is the thing. Even I have installed the Kali Linux and prepared the system also, but I'm
Kali
not.
Linux, see what happens. You done the CEH, right? CEH is
Yes.
just for knowledge. Your experience, your
Yeah.
CEH is just basic training. It's just for
Yeah.
knowledge.
Yeah.
CA will add value in resume if you're experienced or it's just a fresher. If you're completely fresher, okay, you have done CH knowledge, you have knowledge, I can hire you. But your experience, but some other field CA, no weightage. Nobody is going to give you the job.
So to
Unless
get
you don't have a hands-on knowledge.
As long as I have worked on system administrations where the SOC team in the back end was involved, we used to forward the problems like email problems, other vulnerabilities
Little problem
problems.
we are following you. We are forwarding to you. Okay, isolate the system from the network. Okay, do these things in desktop team. These are little problem that we are forwarding to you. It's not all task.
Yeah.
We are forwarding to the firewall team also. Sometimes firewall team guys join my training and saying, okay, I have little idea. Because SOC team is forwarding incident to firewall team to block the IP address.
Yeah.
You are the part of incident response team. Security team is assigning the incident and asking something to do.
Yeah.
So you should have whole experience.
To get into cybersecurity along with the hands-on experience, only hands-on experience, because I have most of the like concepts clear. Just to get the hands-on experience, is there any possibility, sir?
You go for this training. This is how we design this training. This training is for the job. You can write hands-on experience. You're working in SOC, cybersecurity, and so activities you are doing. That is how, why we have designed this training. Certifications are not mandatory, but this training is mandatory.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anil.
Hi, sir.
Go ahead.
Like I have around 9 years of experience in non-IT background. My domain is like a subject matter expert. It's not related to technically. So is it possible to start my career into this cybersecurity? Like how I need to switch as a fresher?
You have designation, generic designation, right? Subject matter expert, generic designation.
Yeah.
Generic designation you can go for. You have to showcase cybersecurity experience, not a fresher. Fresher people working on different fields, fresher is not a solution. You have to showcase experience.
Yeah, I'm ready to take this course, but is it possible to, I can get a job into this after going through this training?
You join this training for 10 days, then we'll discuss separately. It's a public forum on the YouTube. I cannot, mention the way.
Understood, sir. So one more thing, like even you have a branch in Bangalore, right? Bangalore branch. When it is going to start, like even I'm staying in Bangalore. So
it will take time for me to come there. Online is same. Majority of 99% people are always online only. It's same as offline.
Okay.
It's same as we may meet sometime when I come, but it's not certain as of now.
So for further contacts, I need to contact your
counselor. Counselor. Well, if you need discuss further, I may talk to you. You can just talk to her further. Then she may patch your call to me based on my availability. You just complete this 10 days training, then you'll be confident.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Next, Ili, go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Go ahead.
Hello, sir. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah. So far I've been listening to your explanation, and I am currently undergoing CH training with a company here in Ghana.
Okay.
So if I get you clear, I was actually planning to right after the CH go for the CH practical. So if I get you clear, it means that there won't be need to do that, to go for that, but rather enroll in the SOC training, right? That would be the best thing to do. Is that should be my roadmap, right? If I clear the CH exam, then I enroll for the SOC. Is that what I should do?
Yeah, go for SOC. Go
Okay.
for SOC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for
Okay.
SOC.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Venki, go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, Shulab.
Yes,
Good
go
morning.
ahead. Go ahead.
Actually, my question is regarding will the SOC training or SOC experience will work in GRC? If I want to go further in a GRC team, will this SOC training or SOC experience will count, or it will help in future?
You want to go GRC?
No. Actually, the thing is, I'm very much indulged in this cybersecurity. I want to go for basically into SOC only. But currently, I got a job in GRC network compliances. But it's not happening with me. Like I'm not understanding much more parts of the compliances. So I'm looking for the SOC only.
So
But I have one
Hmm.
question only. Like, will it be help in future like GRC? Because GRC is also very good sector, I guess.
So what you have to do is, you want to come back to SOC, you have to focus SOC experience. Same designation, but SOC.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
GRC is non-technical. I mean, it's not a hands-on.
Totally non-tech. It's a
right?
totally non-tech. Non-tech.
Documentation, more about documentation.
Yeah, totally documentation.
Not working on the tools technology. So it will
Yes,
not
yes.
count that you have knowledge, but not hands-on. So
Because previously for 2.2 years, I have worked with information security consultant with incident response team. But suddenly I got a job in network compliances, so it's very hectic for me to go for the network compliances because I don't have the base of that thing. So
Okay,
that's
okay.
very difficult for me.
Okay, no problem.
So that's why
You can
I'm
go in
planning
that
for the
way.
SOC.
You can go in that way. You can do the hands-on. Then you can showcase hands-on experience on same designation.
Okay. Thank you, Shilu.
Okay, guys, I think we are done with the today's session. We'll see you on Monday. Monday we'll start with our actual training, and
Tomorrow
upload.
session is not available.
So today's session I'll upload on YouTube.
Okay, no, tomorrow on
Tomorrow
Sunday.
it will be Monday to Thursday ideally, 4 days a week.
Okay.
If not on any day, then it will be Friday. It is actually 4 days a week. So any days in 4 days, ideally it will be Monday to Thursday. So Saturday I have taken because yesterday I have the session of regular batch, introduction session. So now we'll patch. So Monday we'll have the people of regular batch. We have around 80 people already in the batch of regular batch. We have already enrolled for the regular batch of 3 months. So we'll merge you guys also with the same batch. So I'll upload this session on the YouTube and I will share the link. So subscribe this channel, new channel also. SIEM Expert channel you already know is. I'll share the link also in the group, as well as new channel which I have created with my name, that also I will share. I'll be interacting more on my own channel as well. So do subscribe both the channels. कुछ हिंदी में बात करेंगे, इंटरेक्शन थोड़ा ज़्यादा होगा मेरे वाले चैनल में. तो ऑडियंस थोड़ा ज़्यादा इंटरेक्शन होगा, हिंदी इंग्लिश दोनों में होगा on new channel में. So currently for this session I'll be uploading on my specific name channel. Okay, so you do watch it and comment on experience or every day what you have learned on today's session, everyday session, so that will mark your attendance. Okay, thank you so much everybody. We'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. Link will be shared on the group. I hope everybody is the part of group.
Will the link stay?
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Thank you.
Very much, sir. Thank you.
The link will be shared on the group. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, sir. Bye-bye, sir. Bye-bye. Have a great